What is something that you've liked about visiting Denver?
No, I was, let's say, last time I was also in May, but it was the previous time that I came, it was 2017, so it was a long time. I saw a huge difference in the city, especially the neighborhood next to Union Station that was revamped. That was previously like a industrial zone.
Right.
Now it's, and I liked it a lot. And I was using for the last 4 days a lot the RTD system, and I mean, I liked a lot. I don't know, the locals don't use it a lot, but for me it was very efficient. Plus, you have to think that if you compare that the cost of life of US, it's much higher than in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
The cost of the daily pass of the RTD, it's much cheaper if you compare. Like if you buy it, I think in Milan, I think it's, I don't know, more than €5. Here it's 5.25. So compared, it's less than €5.
Oh,
Because
wow.
the change
Yeah.
it's 0.89 now. So it's affordable. The RTD was every time on time. The city, I liked a lot that also in changing the former industrial zone, it remains with this, let's say, heritage, because
Mhm.
the buildings had a little bit of this urban industrial. I liked a lot because we don't have a lot in Europe like this. And so the infrastructure of public transportation I liked.
RTD will love to hear that.
No, but also downtown, clubs, everything. And I think that the other thing that I didn't say before, the Denver could be for me incredible good case study, because the waste management, let's say, control, it's public.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
company is public. Maybe there is some contract that is private, but outside in the US, there are not a lot of big cities with public control of waste management.
That's very true. And, you know, when I talk to people that live outside of Denver, they just have to, they're on their own to figure out their trash. And so I think you're right. We have a very unique service that Denver has always provided trash service to most of its residents. It doesn't provide to apartment buildings and some commercial buildings, but the fact that it does provide that service gives us the opportunity to really lead in that diversion. Thank you so much for visiting, taking time to see our city, to see our suburbs as well, and any other main takeaways from your visit that you would say about Denver? It doesn't have to be all good, but yeah, what have you learned
No,
about the city?
the other thing that I was impressed also in May, I don't want to. In Italy, we say that I don't want to play the violin for the city, but I think it was very impressive for me the quantity of urban gardening that I didn't see in 2017. So
Yeah.
it changed a lot for me, and this thing it's very interesting because you have these, let's say, local places that are a little bit like. Creating a small community that is in the neighborhood to take care to something that is common, and it's something that it's unusual for me also in US. I didn't see in a lot of cities something that it's, because it's not one, it's not two, it's a lot. In every neighborhood you have this thing. Also next to the Union Station there was one very big, very well maintained. And it could be also a good base to use these, let's say, places also to make educational about waste management. So the base for doing a good project, it's already, let's say, interesting.